เคก็มาต่อด่านสุดท้ายจริงๆแล้วก็เล่น achievement จบไปแล้วแหละแต่ก็ 100% แล้วแต่ก็เพื่อความสมบูรณ์เราก็จะเล่นในนี้ให้ได้3 ดาวนั่นแหละ3:40 2 ชั่วโมง 2 ชั่วโมงครึ่งโอเคสิ่งที่ต้องทำก็คือพัฒนาบุคลากรให้เคี่ยวเหล็ก
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
ก็เล่นมิกเลย
Congratulations. Research project complete. Medical announcement. Patients arriving with heart throb.
Welcome in to Campus Radio. Today's show is brought to you by the Orb Foundation. Sign up at your campus today. The orb is the perfect shape and the perfect solution. Please read anything they make you sign, okay? Okay.
grades are in. Wow, didn't we do well?
รักษาให้เรียบร้อยให้หมด
The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? Now taking students for medical school.
Words are long, and writing them down can waste precious time. But what's the alternative? Over to you, Maggie. Yes, I've devised my own method of shorthand that saves me so much time. It really enables me to pay attention during lectures and make notes at the same time. I mean, sometimes it is really quite hard to tell what I've written, and that can waste some time and be a bit, distressing. So, if anyone does know how to take real shorthand, could you let me know? Please.
Announcement. The timetable is now live. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
Now, over to Wanda, who'll be talking about posters. Apparently. Yes, today we're talking posters. Specifically, what your posters say about you. A Jasmine Odyssey poster tells me that you're a kind spirit with a nice-smelling face. A poster of a car tells me that you just love mechanical things, like carburetors, exhaust pipes, and cup holders. And a cheesy Gubbins poster tells me that you're very, very hungry.
Announcement. It's snowing, but school will not be cancelled. Not ever. Janitor required in bathroom. Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
We know students love Roach Burger, and we've been looking for the right way to say thanks. But we're just not there yet. Introducing the Roach Burger Student Meal. It's the same as our regular Roach Burger meal, but with a slightly smaller drink. Here's to you, students. We heard you, and thanks.
Janitor required in bathroom. Announcement. It's snowing, but school will not be cancelled. Not ever. Medical announcement. Patients arriving with bodily druids. Janitor required in bathroom.
Thanks again to the Orb Foundation for sponsoring today's show and sending us those strange biscuits. I'm not sure if we'll be doing this again, but like the biscuits, it was fun while it lasted. Sort of.
requesting assistant. Students are reminded to take a jacket, now and forever. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. Summer break would be a convenient time for construction. Medical issues can interfere with your studies. Go to the nurse and get back to work.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to 2 Point Radio, where it's a great day. Why? Because I, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, am talking into a microphone. Can you feel it? Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Really, Dennis, if this is off again, I'm going to come in there and dunk you like a biscuit. We'll check that I'm on the air and be back with more sumptuous sound wave salaciousness after this.
Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Showering is technically but not socially optional.
Why is it that the youth of today believe they can churn out a radio show from the comfort of their toilet seats? The gall! In my day, one had to work for years making sandwiches and polishing the communication tower before they even let you touch a microphone. There's more to radio than ability, charm, and technological literacy. Eager little autodidacts, the lot of them.
Janitor to install upgrade, please.
โอเคแค่เปิดทิ้งแล้วตอนนี้
Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet. Janitor required in bathroom.
My darling, albeit slack-jawed nephew Kevin ushered me through cyberspace and into the world of video games. Yes, I played the latest entry in the popular Meat Wizard franchise for Sir Nigel reviews. I was lost, I was cold, I was scared. The controller was sticky and the subject matter obscene. While I'm unsurprised that it appeals to the desensitized youth of today, I'll tell you what I told that chap in the deli. No one needs that much ham. One magical gem out of a possible 5.
Medical announcement. Patients arriving with heartthrob. Showering is technically but not socially optional. Weather report. I'm so cold.
Or like a milkshake. But drinking too much milk can and will make you uncontrollably ill. Be safe and try to have very slightly less than that. This message is brought to you by the Milkmaid Corporation.
เฮียโอ้โห
Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. ask questions. I believe that smell is you. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
To the news and the controversies surrounding Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge, who allegedly blew his nose on official government documents. The stories like this are scandalous. It's perfectly clear to me that a group of students have fabricated the images somehow, and yet this poor minister faces all manner of backlash and public murmurings. And why? Because he was photographed doing something? Which hunt will I see one?
Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. Weather report. I'm so cold. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Locating on-campus facilities.
It tends to be a one-way affair, this relationship of ours, and that's how it should be. What do you know about radio after all? Almost nothing, I'd imagine. Still, it's time for that rare occasion where we put you, the listener, at the center of things. I am the aunt to ease your agony, the balm to abate what bites you, the A to all your cues. I am listening. Oh, and we're out of time. We'll get to your problems after this, all right? All right.
Medical announcement. Patients arriving with pieced off. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Provides healthcare for its students. Well, it should.
It's time for Agony Answers with me, Sir Nigel Bickleworth. This week's problem is from student Felony Bogdropper, who writes, I've got loads of work but can't concentrate with all the noise in my flat. Well, Felony, I advise that you try a change of scenery. Work in the study. Write in the billiard room, mill about in the converted mill, why, read in the scullery. Your home is your castle. Utilize all of its many, many nooks and crannies. That's what got me through the hard times.
To fix research hub. Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
Do you like what you hear? Of course you do. So why not call in and let our producers know? Recent research suggests that over 97% of our listeners are incidental. That is, hearing by accident rather than intent. Collateral Johnnies, if you will. Nevertheless, I have faith that each radio segment, like a juicy needle in a haystack of filth, is found by someone, somewhere. Well done to you, today's deliberate listener.
Showering is technically but not socially optional. Despite the rumours, the campus grounds are not a toilet. Announcement. It's snowing, but school will not be cancelled. Not ever. start trying. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us.
It's the Harrison Wolf Show, baby. All right. This is Harrison Wolf bringing you the Harrison Wolf Power Hour. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about colleges lately. Lots of study here, learn so-and-so, qualification this and qualification that. But let me tell you something they don't want you to know. It's a scam. All of it.
The timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it. needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
We've all been quizzed at school, but what really happens during a test? You get a question, you write down your answer, and then some bozo tells you that you're wrong. But who's to say they're right? What's so great about their answers? If we've all got the same answers, then what's the point of there being so many of us, huh? I tell you, it's a crime that they make kids take their tests. Not a real criminal kind of crime, of course, but it's majorly uncool, and that's the kind of crime.
Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. Medical announcement. Patients arriving with bodily druids. Weather report. I'm so cold. matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
I shouldn't have to tell you, but if Jumbo McNally's getting involved in something, you know it's bad. Jumbo University? Huh, what a racket. You can teach Mr. McNally a lesson by signing my petition to have him fired into space.
Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat. Assistant required at the student union. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed.
We know students love Roach Burger, and we've been looking for the right way to say thanks. But we're just not there yet. Introducing the Roach Burger Student Meal. It's the same as our regular Roach Burger meal, but with a slightly smaller drink. Here's to you, students. We heard you, and thanks.
is now live. Announcement. It's snowing, but school will not be cancelled. Not ever. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Student Union requires an assistant.
You ever thought about why they're so keen to teach us to read? Think about it. So we can read what they write. Well, it makes so much sense when you think about it. It's just another way for them to control us. That's why I only trust the Daily Disorder for my news. They take the regular news and turn every word into an anagram, breaking down the code. You can't understand a thing. It's perfect.
Medical announcement. Patients arriving with pieced off. Janitor required in bathroom.
You think I got into radio because of some fancy piece of paper? No, sir. Radio is pure jazz, man. It's alive and unpredictable. You can't just learn it. Sure, you could pay some big shot to tell you which buttons to press and when, and that's fine. But that's not radio. Not really. Here's another previously scheduled song that I didn't choose.
Showering is technically but not socially optional. Janitor required in bathroom. Weather report. I'm so cold.
Here's a question from Kevin in Flottering. Hey Harrison, what was your favorite project in school? Well, it's a good question, and you gotta remember, just because education is a scam doesn't mean all those teachers are bad people. So, to answer your question, I used to like making the little volcano. It's pretty trippy to learn that volcanoes are full of vinegar, right? But how do we collect it safely? I don't know, but that's what they ought to be teaching us, man.
Medical issues can interfere with your studies. go to the nurse, and get back to work. You are. No urinating on campus facilities. The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now.
รอให้มันฮิวแป๊บนึง
I never went to college. At least, I don't remember going to college. Anyway, I turned out just fine. Join me at the same time tomorrow, when the day sun goes bye-bye and the spooky white beach ball casts down its dark favor on us all. Good night.
Students must vacate the campus. Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat. bathroom. Assistant to the library. Thank you. Medical announcement. Patients arriving with brain farts.
This is Campus Radio, the radio station by students, for students, with students, and so on. We've got a fantastic show coming up for you today. Some of you might not like it, but that's really on you. Quality grassroots radio coming right up. Janitor required in bathroom.
รอดูอย่างเงี้ยแล้ว
Medical issues can interfere with your studies. Go to the nurse and get back to work.
feels like every day we're talking about Jasmine Odyssey. Some of you must think I actually really like her approachable brand of toe-tapping pop music. Good one, guys. Though, I must say, she actually has a really interesting record from the early days of her career that went by the name of Dung Beetle Jamboree. Sure, you've probably never heard of it, but it's worth your time if you're willing to find the rare and badly produced demos online. It's raw, it's unconventional, and I think criminally underrated.
Janitor needed in staff room.
ควรจะง่ายไม่มีตังค์ก็ทำไม่ได้
Janitor required to install upgrade. Students are reminded to take a jacket, now and forever. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Time for a book review. Here's Maggie on a recently released biography of Jasmine Odyssey. Ha, this should be good.
Amazing. For those of us that feel like we've known who she is for, well, ages, really. Just to hear all about what that's like from her and those talented...
It doesn't doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
เย้จบเย้3 ตอนครบเย้แค่นี้ครับ